Welcome to our third episode of Friday Fire. Here at Gospel Light Baptist Church, we just had an amazing Easter Sunday. If you haven't seen our first and second episode of Friday Fire, please make sure to go back and share those videos and give them a like, comment. We want you involved. We're so excited for our new guest, Cody Hensley.
Today's passage, we're coming out of Exodus chapter 3, verse 4. And when the Lord saw that he had turned aside to see, God called unto him of the midst of the bush, and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here am I. So, going to kind of preference what happened before and after this. Moses is keeping the flock of his father Jethro in the mountains. And he runs across this bush, and it is on fire. He then goes up to it and sees the bush, but the bush is not consumed by the fire. It is just burning within. And that is when the Lord had called upon Moses, and Moses replied to the Lord, and he said, Here am I. So, in this whole passage, Jesus is coming to Moses, asking him to deliver his children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. And they have been in bondage for a while. And Moses then goes on after this to say that he don't think he's good enough, and gave these excuses to God, and then God had a reply for every one of these excuses. And how many times do we give God excuses in our lives and not just say, Here am I? You know, there's plenty of instances in the Bible where they question themselves and don't think they're good enough, and we even do it in our daily lives, thinking that we're not good enough, that we got to clean ourselves up before we come to God and before we come to him and serve him. You know, we don't have to do that, because he takes us as we are and then cleans us up as we're serving him. Think of the opportunities that Moses would have missed out on if he ignored God's calling and didn't offer himself to be the leader that he was, and to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Think the opportunities he would have missed out on, and the blessings in his life, and the things he was able to see, and the things he was able to accomplish in his life, and the miracles that God was able to have through Moses, what he would have missed out on. You know, and we don't want to miss our opportunity that we have to be able to be a blessing to people and to be able to serve and to just help people. You know, our pastor he always says this, that he wants to leave people better than what he found them. We ought to want to do the same and be that light in the fire, that they can come to us knowing that what we have is real. And we want to be able to be the light for them, to show them the fire that we have burning within our hearts. Just like Moses did when he finally decided to step up and be the leader he was for the Israelites coming out of Egypt.